some magnificent shots.
And Carl Hooper's got his own brand of attacking batting out there. He's seen the men put down at third man, fine leg, deep square, deep point, but no one down on the drive, so he's taken advantage of it. Shane Warne is coming out to bowl right arm leg spin from the Stanley Street end. Another 2 is the call from Lara. That's good cricket again. The thing the batting side wants to avoid all the time is make sure the required run rate doesn't get above 6, which is in effect 1 every ball. That's good placement. And the batsman had to hustle there. Hooper, for a moment, may not have been expecting the throw to go to that end because the fielder's coming in on an angle. Oh, yes. Like a biff on the bowler.
Shouts at bowler. Ian Healy screaming originally, but the direct hit has umpire Parker calling for the replay.
Yes, and I think that's probably quite sensible, although I just got the feeling that he was home. Let's have a look. Got rid of the ball here quite quickly, and yes, he was home comfortably.
Shouts of catch it. Anthony Stuart got there, but just couldn't grab it. So a bit of fortune there for Brian Lara, 2 for 132.
Yes, let's see if it carried to him. He certainly came forward. Did it get there? Yes, it certainly did. He just didn't seem to have his hands in the right place.
Chance here for Ian Healy. Oh, and it falls between Healy and Warne. I think they each thought the other one was going to go for it, and both stopped. This time he gets it a bit better, and one bounced over the rope. So Hooper taking a few risks. He's got away with it.
Well, there we are. It's just nudging back a little bit.
This time he goes for the one that's pitched up, and he's hit it well. It's up into the second tier of the stand. That's a big hit.
Well, this has disappeared out of sight for us. It's gone way over our heads. It's a magnificent hit.
Well, we've had a good contest here at the Gabba in front of a sellout crowd. And Carl Hooper starting to hit the ball pretty well. That's a good shot. Steve Waugh was almost back on the rope, and he had no chance.
Yes, one gets the feeling that Hooper has decided that he's not going to be dictated to quite so much by Bevan. He got to that one on the full, and he did the right thing. He hit it straight.
Tough one there for Mark Waugh, bouncing just in front of him. Wasn't hit off the middle. Lara has been running very hard tonight. Beautifully bowled. Ian Healy asked the question, and umpire Parker says, well, we've got the technology there, let's use it. One bounced a bit from the left-hander. Certainly Lara went out and might have just got the toe on the ground. It was going back in the air.
Brian Lara at the present time on 81. The run rate up to just over 6 and over. That's required, and plenty of tension here at the Gabba.
In the air, it's through, it's 4 more. He's taking them on, Brian Lara. He hit that hard enough just to beat the diving mid-on. It was in the air for sure, but it was off the meat of the bat and cut them tail. Couldn't get a handle on it. Races away. Carl Hooper on strike to Stephen Waugh. Bichel still pushing across the Gabba ground. That's 50 for Carl Hooper. That's a fine knock. He really has played well this summer, giving Lara great support. It's in the ever safe. I'll look for 2. The big difference is tonight, I think, Greg, is an overthrow as well, so a little bit happening here for the West Indians. Their bowlers didn't bowl so well today, but their batsmen are backing them up. It's in the air, it's Chanceman out at 91. Waugh will get this, he's dropped it! Well, there you go, the cat's out the bag at the Gabba. Really was a sitter, a good fieldsman, Stuart. Well, in fact, he dropped the catch like that in the World Cup in the same position. He dropped Guru Singer, if my memory is correct, and that one was a big blow to the spirits of the Australian side, I can tell you.
In the air, and that'll go down to the fence for 4. Just a little bit short. You can't afford to give Brian Lara any room at all. He was onto that very quickly. In the air, but I think he purposely hit that one up, and it's run away to the fence for 4.
And a deep square, but that's gone between him and the one out at deep mid-wicket, and it's gone for 4. Good shot.
It's a very good shot. He's obviously got it in the right place. Brian Lara out there and on 99. Yes, and he's got that one away. That's his century. Very well played, Brian Lara. He's back, that's for sure. That's his 10th one-day international century. He's second versus Australia, and he's first in Australia. And I can tell you that everyone is on their feet, especially that West Indian dressing room. They must be very relieved.
Here's Anthony Stuart.
That's in the air.
It's got to be out.
That's it, all over. Well, the Aussies are up now, and that's a big wicket, huge wicket. Lara is out for 102. He played a bad shot the ball before, and you can see his eyes go up, almost as if to say, I'm not going to do that again, but he did. He went for the pull shot, it hit the top edge, it's gone straight up in the air, and that's the end of a very fine innings. He's got the West Indians on track here. The question now is, can they win it from here with him back in the dressing room? So Lara gets a standing ovation. What entertainment. And that'll go to the fence for 4. Well, that's going to relieve the pressure a lot. Jimmy Adams getting stuck into that one. It went flying over the top of Mark Waugh's head at backward point. That one's short, and he's got it away into the gap again. He's really played these shots on the onside very well. Pulled them away into the gap so often, and that's the sign of a class player.
Just asking to be clobbered, and in fact it was clobbered.
And now it's going to be Bichel. He said that, he drops it short, and it's gone to the fence for 4. And Taylor's hands go up onto his hips. I think that's exactly what he didn't want him to do. He's got the fine leg up, cannot afford to bowl down the leg side, that being the case.
Beautifully played by Carl Hooper.
59 runs and just 54 balls remaining. Down the ground, and mid-on's there. Will he get it? No, he won't. That's very well played. He hit it straight enough. The Australians all day have had mid-on quite wide and mid-off exactly the same. And anything straight down the ground has got a good chance of going for 4.
Not very far away from it. It was a good try. Michael Bevan was the fielder.
He hits it straight to him, but it's not on the full. Coming back for the second. Jimmy Adams in trouble. He's got there. I think he's made it. He's called for the photo. But I think Adams is a bit of a whippet. I think he made his ground.
Well, Jimmy Adams was the one who made the call to Carl Hooper. He was quite confident. Carl Hooper was slow to move, but Jimmy Adams was through very quickly. And he has made his ground quite easily.
Warren will come back into the attack shortly. And there it is. It's neck and neck. Last ball for Andy Bichel. It's over the head of Taylor. It's a bit slower. Will they go for 2 this time? Yes, they're off. The throws to the keeper. Wild throw this time from Broad, so they're safely home. 5 off the over, 3 for 246. Shane Warne. It's got an edge and it races away. It won't go to the boundary. Try from Warne, but 2 more to Jimmy Adams. It was Jimmy Adams who took him on in the last over test match in Melbourne when he bowled 1 or 2 loose deliveries. Catch, he cries. It's over the man at mid-wicket. They should get 2. No, says Jimmy Adams. A pretty good throw from Stuart once again. Stuart doing a good job in the outfield. Good strong arm. Quick across the ground. 50 partnership and just 51 balls for Adams and Hooper. It's Christ going along, it's Bevan. Doesn't quite get it. 8 runs off the over. Try from Warren was catch it. Just fell in short. 3 for 254. Tom Moody takes the ball from captain Mark Taylor. Adams flashes that out to backward point. Stuart mightn't get this. He dives. He knocks it forward into the rope. That's 4. Well, Jimmy Adams is playing a little gem here. Finding the boundary, running hard. If they win this, the West Indies, they go to the top of the table. This is a very big win if they get there. Plenty of bat on that. This crowd, a massive crowd of 21,801. Enjoying every minute of this contest. It's gone straight. That should go for 4. That's a beautiful hit. Carl Hooper goes to 100 and that's a gem. He stood up and he was counted today, Carl Hooper. Superb innings.
A great innings from Carl Hooper. And that was a good shot to bring up the 3 figures. Straight down the ground. That's Carl Hooper's 3rd one-day century. 130 knockout against India in Gwalior 1987-88. And 111 against New Zealand in Guwahati 94-95. And then this one. What a shot. Straight down the ground.
Beautiful use of the feet. He hit as clean as a whistle. It's gone this time over. A couple of men's coming. He really won't get to it. That's a great shot. 4 more. Beautiful hit with the spin. Wide of extra cover. That's 13 off the over. 3 for 275. 7 runs required. 12 deliveries. Surely they can't make a move of this, the West Indies. Jimmy Adams on 30. Carl Hooper on 106.
Well, Mark Taylor now deciding that he has to bring a few more fielders in the circle.
Full pitch, and that's through. That should go for 4. So the West Indies look like they may coast here. Jimmy Adams doing a great job. He moves to 34. Tom Moody just over pitching. 3 for 279. And still, when you look at Jimmy Adams, this is one of a man in form. You think back to the way he batted in the first 2 Test matches. It's a great comeback. Moody around the wicket. Field up. Only 2 men out and deep. Big shout, it won't be around the wicket. They scramble through for a single, they get there. He's safely home. Leg by with a call. Tom was asking the question, but I think it was outside the line. Have a look at that.
I think this must have been a pretty close shout. Jimmy Adams intended to go across the ball here, looking to hit it through the mid-wicket region. But the angle of delivery is certainly taking it down the leg side.
That would have missed the second set of stumps. When you go around the wicket, it's going to be very full and it's got to hold its line and straighten up. 2 to win for the West Indies. Carl Hooper on strike. The man at long off going back. This time he chips over mid-wicket. Big win. Great innings from Carl Hooper. He goes to 110 not out. Jimmy Adams not out 34. And they go to the top of the Carlton United series and deservedly so.
A very, very good win for the West Indies. A convincing win. Chasing a target of 282. Not an easy target, irrespective of how good a player you have in your team like Brian Lara. He was the man who set things alight for the West Indies. Carl Hooper finished the job. An excellent innings from Carl Hooper.